Good evening. I'm your host today, Sam Massaquoi. I'm one half member of the OS Binary Foundation, O for Open, S as in source, and my other partner in crime is Vijay Reddy Soma. We're both architects who love building a lot of cool applications. Today, I'm going to showcase the capability of some powerful technologies that we have been developing, in scaffolding, uh, showcasing the power of OCR. We're doing some revolutionary things where we're able to integrate the OCR processing, create a pipeline with all machine learning services and the bot and AI that gives you the ability to train models and to also give insights with key value extraction of the fields that we're extracting, right? So the use case that we're using actually simulating what happens within the mortgage space. Okay, so imagine we have a company, or I'm John Doe, for example, right? And I want to buy a home. I go to a loan officer, I apply for a loan. He gives me this standardized form that's called a 1003 form. Okay. Uh, it asks for like your assets, the information for the loan, so on and so forth. Okay, I'll show you what a 1003 form is. Okay. Um, a 1003 form is standardized, right? It's Fannie Mae, Fannie Mae kind of form. It's loading up, right? This is what it is, right? You see here, okay? This is how it looks like, right? This is like a dummy one, right? You see the type of mortgage, the property information, the borrower info, so and so forth, this other stuff here, right? Okay, let's let me close this out. Okay, so so you fill that form out, okay, but then you wait to get approved for the loan. But the underwriter approves of the loan. But before the underwriter approves of the loan, you have to go through that verification process, right? That's where the mortgage company has who they call a processor, and an opener. And the job of those guys is to go through all your verifiable documents to different work or job or workflow, right? Like a W-2 workflow you got to submit, or your pay stub workflow that you got to submit, or your bank statements you got to submit, or whatever they deem that you have to submit, right? They painstakingly go through every freaking document line by line and they validate every single letter in the document, in the chopping block, to ensure for fine tooth comb that all square are in square and pegs are in peg hole before the underwriter sees this thing. But the problem that most realtors or loan officers usually face within the process in closing loans. So if this guy's doing 6,000 a month, why the hell they can do 100,000? It's because there's all these impediments and quandaries and nuances where like 70% of people have documents in hard copy. It's the only copy that they have, or the delay in sending those copy, mailing it, faxing it, all these other things, and it's not machine readable. Okay, like a PDF or like a Word document, etc. Right? Most employer, even if you have direct deposit, they give you documents in hard copy that they mail to you, right? So the back and forth, all those things. That's why I said, why does it take forever to close out the home? All the process is not so collaborative or cohesive, right? So what we endeavor to do using the bot and using our technologies is to actually eliminate all of those nuances, give greater accuracy and ability to scale, right? So the loan officer actually can be motivated that he can use the power of OCR and the validating processor engine to fill all his standard three expediently with less error that the loan that the underwriter can close out on his loan. So let's jump into action. Okay. So I go here and I log in. Okay. And this company, this fictitious company I'm making up is called Max. Okay. Okay. So an idea of Max is going back to the 80s when the early days of the computer science age were all the geek reverse of the nerd, sorry, review old as I am, where there was this character called Max. He was really this cool AI character, AI bot, this AI bot guy, cyber guy kind of guy who was kind of slick and cool, and he had a show. So most people in the mortgage business, they're of that age group, right? So they're boom gonna get it. Okay. So that's Max for you. You see Max right here. So you log in. By default, you come to this queue. This is the queue pace is actually when you are ingesting all the documents, machine readable documents, Excel, PDF, PowerPoint, but it's not for this demo. We strictly are focused on OCR. You see the 10 to 3 here is actually grayed out because you have not activated or done any of the jobs, W2 job pace or job bank segment job against this 10 to 3. Okay, so you can click it. but I can go here. If I click this guy, boom, giving the ability now that I can actually drag and drop, or I can load a W2 or paste up, right? So let me start with W2. I think I have one here. Okay, a server. They're very poor quality. Another thing that Vijay have done, we optimized the ability, which is actually groundbreaking, right? Because the top OCR software, every single one of them feel when you throw in a 96 DPI image for them to parse out, it feel miserably. But we have done some cool algorithm with our secret sauce. We're not gonna tell you, okay? That gives us the ability to rebuild images and do all these cool things to give the ability to be 300 DPI greater. Okay, so I go here and I drag. You like drag and drop? I like drag and drop. Boom. Drop this guy. See the preview, right? We can do another one. Let me file select also. Okay, file select and let me give another flavor. Okay, boom. Okay, so you prompted to start the extraction. I can go here. I can pick this address here. Okay, boom, and you got a preview, right? Before you validate. Once you preview to make sure everything is good, boom, you hit validate. And validate, we take it to our processor here. We pick everything up on this address here, as you see here. Okay, you see save changes here, and boom, you can actually, so you see, we pick everything up that's here, put it in the grounder. This why it goes on, but it's done manually. Okay, these people are so stressed. They go through a back and forth. This guy said this and that because they can send the W document with the camera, right? So if you in the mobile app, you can actually snap the damn picture with your phone, your documents. You don't have to worry about going to the post office or faxing this thing. You can go and boom, take it off your phone, and you can upload it directly into your app. So anytime during the night or day, and we even have a mechanism with post notification that we can streamline the process between the borrower who needs to give this information and the loan officer, right? So we pick everything up here, slice everything up. I call this a grinder. You can override the information, but if you say, hey, oh, this guy is the right guy, okay, or I want to change this C here to like a A or whatever, okay. Ooh, let me go for this guy here. Hold on a sec. Okay. My screen is a little bit smaller here, okay. But if you see the save changes here, oh, I'm just gonna save it. Oh boy, hold on a sec. Okay. This Apple thing is overriding this guy. Well, if I just go and I save this guy, okay, you will see that it shows me the PDF form. And let's look at that field that was submitted and see whether or not this thing is actually cool. It actually works. Ooh, you see what I put in that thing? The whatever. Boom, it's right here. So it mapped this field. Okay, so it's actually cool. Now that the next thing an analyst will want to do, or a SME subject matter expert, they want to see the key value that were all mapped, right? So we have like 20 fields in that W2 that we map to the 1003. You can actually view that. You toggle back here, boom. Now you see the 1003 form actually has a different color, and now you see the activator is blinking, right? And you can click it. So when you click this guy, boom, it takes you to this pane. Now you can do your comparison, right? In real time, you can see the comparison here where you actually you can compare your key value here. Now we have like only one. This is a key borrower person address. This is a value here, right? And you can go in this PDF document and you see exactly everywhere where those fields were saved, like in this case here, right? And another cool thing, you can toggle the view, okay? And another thing that I want to show also has to do with the ability to be, so it's like app ready, right? This is the web and it's optimized for the web. And most people are going to use web, recommend to use web. But we're making sure everybody's covered, okay? So I'll show you through the web emulator, even though I don't like to use it because it's corny, but I'm going to also show the native app because I'm already built out the iOS. I'm going to build an Android as well, okay? But we'll cover for all mobile devices, the Kindle, you know, the Pixel, the S5 to S7, you know, so on and so forth, even wearable, right? There are some things that we're going to decide whether or not to show for people who use wearable devices, right? But let's jump into the mobile web, okay? And then I'm going to also display the real value in the Apple SDK. Okay, so if you go here, for example, just a quick run through, I'm going to go through. You see here, this is like Pixel 2, okay, blah, 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 okay, Pixel 2. I go here, you see this guy here in Galaxy S5, okay, split the view, okay. Some mobile browser, that's the thing with Apple and these guys, where most of them do not. Some version shows PDF, some version don't. Now they don't show it for latest version, and it's well documented. Regardless, we still get a bill. You can click the link and download a PDF or print it, and you can compare the key value, right? But everything is all here, okay? So the cool thing I like about this, let's go to S5. Let's go to like iPad. Boom. You see iPad views like this, or you can split, or like this, collapse this guy, so on and so forth. Or I can go to like iPhone 6, 7 Plus, which is the latest here. And you can see here, this is pretty cool. Okay. So that's mobile web, right? It's kind of cheesy. I like to go on a real thing. Now, go on a real thing. Let me put this screen away, minimize this guy. Boom. As you see here, this is my 2X code for creating app. Okay. As you can see here, that's a Max AI icon. And the create icon in Apple to submit to Apple Store, they're pretty much particular, right? So you see all these bloody icons here, these icons set with all these different dimensions. You have to create every freaking thing, and it's painstaking, right? The item artwork, the dimensions 1x, 2x, so on and so forth, Retina. I also have for Android, okay? But for now, we're dealing here with uh, Apple, right? I just want to show you the amount of detail that goes into these things, right? Ooh, there's my view controller, my delegate, everything's already. And now let me compile this guy. Okay, it's compiling. Okay, so I can see my emulator. Okay, and I can do all my different devices here, which I'm painstakingly gonna go through every single one of them, as you can see here. Okay, but for now I'm sticking with starting with the the iPhone 7, because most people uh that's what they use the current one now. Okay. Oh shoot, I already have this guy up. Okay, where is my where is my where's my emulator? I got so many things going on. Okay, there you go. Okay, boom, you see Max icon, boom. So now that's the guy here in the iPhone user iOS. Okay, in the next video I'll probably do like the iPad, right? But in this video I just want to show this. Okay, I just want to show the capabilities of uh in the IS. Okay, so while this is loading, right, I have so many different things going on in my I gotta get newer memory and stuff like that, because this is I have Xcode running. I have IntelliJ. I have this recorder, which is like a memory hog. So things are kind of lagging. Okay, but I'm gonna show you guys something here, right? As you guys see here, can you see? Let me bring it closer here. As you see here, I have this guy in Android, so I'm actually testing this guy in Android. Okay, so you see, this is like Android here, right? This is the latest S9, S7, whatever the hell. That's GS whatever, right? Okay, but let me just log in here. Oh boy. Okay, sign in. So take to the default queue page, blah blah blah. Go to upload. See these guys here, blah blah blah. Go back here. Just a hamburger. iPhone and that transparent status bar, navigation status bar. Okay, this is beautiful actually. Everything's aligned nicely. Go here. Okay, boom. Oh boy. So let's see here. You can either, so you see the cool thing is, right, when I was in the desktop, you saw a cloud to upload. When I'm in the mobile, it automatically changes to like the picture icon. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let me upload a document. Let me do this here. I'm just gonna pick something dummy. Okay, let me pick this guy. I like this flower. Okay, boom, you can see. Okay, start an OCR here. Boom here. Let me pick this nice one. Okay, I'm curious as to what the process is gonna do. So by default, we have all these things behind the scene. If you don't give anything that makes sense, some jump will just come up, right? And you're not gonna validate anything. So I validate this guy. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there you go. See all this garbage here? So that's what this actually is, right? Okay. But as you see here, if I click this roller here, you see the IS as he aware, even with the sound. So what's selected is dark, right? So just pick this guy here. This guy will have L. Okay. If I pick this guy here, you see L. I pick this guy, you see question mark. Okay. Pick this guy, you see question mark. Okay. Hold on a sec. This thing is so. Oh, this guy here. Okay. You see question mark, right? So if I change this guy, well, I can just override everything to this garbage. That's not what I need. Okay, I can put like same address, right? Same address, ADDRESS. Okay, and I save this guy. Boom. Okay, and I close it. If I click this PDF link, it will take me to download a PDF like what I showed you prior. But I'm just showing you the view here in the IS. Okay, I click this guy. I toggle back. Okay, now boom, you see it's activated, and then you have the same view here with your key value. You can toggle view, go back here. So voila. Okay, so this is actually cool. So now, thanks for your patience and going through this demo, albeit long. I'm about to log out, but it's time to say goodbye, okay? Bye-bye.